Because Chloe is cruel and selfish.
Can't argue with that.
Theme.
Super Nathan, you're my hero.
Super Nathan? He really couldn't come up with anything better?
And these artistic endeavors are clearly why you are failing science.
Yelling at a kid in front of their whole class should be illegal. That sort of thing is downright traumatizing. Also, she just rips that page right out of his sketchbook, which is destruction of property and actually is illegal. Where's Roger Cop when you need him?
You go march yourself down to the principal's office and show him that chicken scratch.
Excuse me? Chicken scratch? You're just jealous that he's young and full of dreams and not a washed-up nobody like yourself. Even though Miss Mendeleev just ripped this page out, it's suddenly perfectly intact.
Look, Sabrina, it's him as a superhero.
There is no way to tell that's Nathaniel and not just some manga superhero he created. Chloe's bullying is so advanced it's become supernatural.
And then Sabrina, Chloe, and Marinette.
Can't you add her to another group? Sabrina and I work much better on our own.
This is a group presentation, not pairs. Deal with it.
A set of people is still considered a group. Admit it, Miss Mendeleev, you're just upset that you're a second-rate high school teacher and are bullying literal children to compensate for your lack of self-esteem.
You wouldn't be willing to trade groups, would you?
And deal with that twosome of terror? Sorry. But I promise to talk all about you in between particles and the physics.
You're the best!
If Alia was actually the best, she would have switched groups with you. But then again, she also didn't file a lawsuit after you body-slammed her to the ground, so I guess it evens out. I can see why Sabrina always does Chloe's homework. She's got a serious case of big brain syndrome going on here.
I can't believe you stood up to Chloe like that! It was so amazing! Then we'll do the presentation and tell Mrs. Mendeleev the truth about Chloe. Sound good?
Wow, she switched loyalties so fast I'm surprised her thin little neck didn't snap from the whiplash.
I got wind that you were being blown away by a hairy situation.
Their response time alone to stuff like this should be a dead giveaway as to their identities. This was an isolated incident that took place within the school library. The only way they could have known about it and gotten there this fast was if they were already there.
Seems this Evillustrator is targeting you specifically, Chloe.
How dare you deface his beautiful drawing? I hope Nathaniel kills you, you rat-faced, toad-tongued, cross-eyed,
It's you from the library.
Okay, can we just take a second to admire Evillustrator's design? And sure, he just came in through the window like a creepy stalker, but it's not like he can just walk up the stairs while akumatized. Poor Sabine would have a heart attack. I'm going to add a separate Nathaniel counter because this is my video and I will play favorites and you will just have to deal with it, capiche?
So, I just came by to ask you if, well, it's my birthday today and, would you want to come to my party?
Nathaniel obtained the power to create literally anything with just a stroke of his pen, and the only thing he does is ask the girl he likes on a date. He may just be the most wholesome supervillain to ever exist in all of cinema.
Sabrina is so selfish, making me do this project by myself.
Wait, why is she working on the project by herself? Miss Mendeleev was pretty clear that they can't work in groups of two, so whether Sabrina and Marinette like it or not, Chloe is in the same group. If I were her, I'd simply do nothing and say they wouldn't let me help with the project if they try anything. Or maybe play the whole I got attacked by a supervillain card, although for Chloe that's probably just an ordinary Tuesday.
Oh, this cat's got particle physics in the bag.
I need you to protect this girl instead.
Huh?
Her name is Marinette.
What about you?
I'm going on a very important secret mission. I'll catch up with you later.
It should be fairly obvious to Cat Noir what's happening here, but I see he has a classic case of smart enough for particle physics, but too dumb to connect the dots syndrome. It's a very common affliction in the Miraculous universe, and unfortunately, there is no cure.
So, you want to work on the physics project tonight? I'm so sorry, Sabrina. I've got something really important I have to do. You know who else uses that excuse all the time, don't you? Chloe!
Why can't you just work on it now? Or tell her the truth that someone got akumatized and needs your help? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because doing so would resolve the conflict too early and rob us of the satisfaction of seeing Sabrina going back to Chloe, I guess? Why do I care about this plot point again?
Just get that drawing pencil away from him, little lady. I'll take care of the rest.
How does he know where the Akuma is? For that matter, how did he figure out Evillustrator's name? Did everyone suddenly turn telepathic for this episode?
You're so talented. I just don't understand why you'd want to use your power to hurt people.
Not all people, just Chloe. And I'm never doing that again. After all, you were true to your promise, so I'll be true to mine.
Oh, this is so cute. I can't. Oh, come on. He's not hurting anybody. Can't you at least let him finish his date before harassing him? It's his birthday.
No, I'm keeping it. Cat Noir, now!
Marinette, you're working with him? I'm so stupid. I actually thought you liked me.
Ow. I think my heart just broke. And I didn't even know I still had one.
But you're really just like Chloe.
Come on, seriously? Why is everybody comparing me to Chloe tonight?
Nice one-liner, but could you maybe just break the pen and end this kid's suffering already? No? Oh, okay, great.
And I'm taking back my promise. Chloe's gonna get a little lesson that she'll never forget.
Seriously, all he did was make it slightly windy for one girl and set up a nice date. Marinette probably could have convinced him to give up the powers all on his own had she tried. He was the most reasonable supervillain to ever exist, and you bullied him right back into villainy.
Great thinking.
Yeah, I'm a genius.
Boo-hoo-hoo. I'm so sorry, miss. But after what happened in the library, I simply couldn't work on my project. It would have been too traumatic.
Hey, that was my idea! Nobody steals my ideas, especially not you. Evillustrator graduated from light hazing to straight up attempted murder in 3 seconds flat, and I respect the heck out of that. Holy mother of rigging, what is that? I may not be an electrician, but I'm fairly certain that destroying the electrical wiring in the wall like this would have 100% had at least some effect on the lights.
Here you go, kitty. A little ball and chain to play with. Sadly, those who get in my way get erased.
Nathaniel, buddy, I love you, but you could have just erased his leg instead of drawing the chain, right? Still, I am impressed by your showmanship.
No.
Oh no, he's gonna fall maybe 10 feet to the next floor. Whatever shall we do?
The Miraculous was practically mine, and they will be. Once I have them all in my grasp, I shall rule the world.
Huh? Well, I'm glad the writers eventually gave him a better motivation than this, but did we all collectively forget about this line? Oh well, it's not like it matters. Continuity was taken out back and shot in the head a long time ago, and anything that remained was burned alive in Season 5.
What happened when Ladybug and Cat Noir arrived on the scene?
Well, to be perfectly honest, they only made matters worse.
I thought Chloe loved Ladybug. That doesn't change for a good long time, so why is she trash-talking her now?
Nice new beret, by the way. I know, right? Chloe lent it to me. She really is my BFF.
You're making it really hard to empathize with you, Sabrina. Maybe if you don't want to be in an abusive friendship, don't be so easily bought. And yes, I know I'm victim blaming, and no, I do not care.
Hey!
Where the heck did he come from? He must have spawned in behind her locker because he was not there before. Forget Adrianette and Lucanette. This sin goes out to all the Nathanette shippers who had their ship introduced and then thrown out the window for the rest of the show. I mean, seriously, why introduce a ship if you're not even gonna entertain it?
Artists can be so emotional. I love it.
Although I guess Lucanette shippers might feel the same way. Either way, it's still annoying.
Just get that drawing pencil away from him, little lady.
Just try and stop me with that, little lady.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time I was
Little lady.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Draw him into our evil web.
This is my gift. My curse. Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
Mrs. Mendeleev. Mrs. Mendeleev. Mrs. Mendeleev.